The Federal High Court in Abuja has terminated the treason charges brought against the End Bad Governance protesters by the Inspector General of Police. Justice Obiora Egwuatu threw out the charges on Tuesday upon its withdrawal by the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice Lateef Olasukomi Fagbemi on behalf of the federal government. Fagbemi, represented by the Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, MD Abubakar, at the proceedings announced the exercise of Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution to take over the case from the Inspector General of Police. Upon the grant of the request by Justice Egwuatu, the AGF proceeded to request for invocation of the same section of the Constitution to discontinue the trial of the 150 accused persons. Following no objection to the request from various lawyers representing the accused persons, Justice Egwuatu granted the request and struck out the charges. Although the accused persons were not in court, the judge ordered their immediate release from prison remand. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Nentawe Yowata, and Femi Falana, counsel to the defendants, spoke on the decision of the court.
We're here on the directive of the President to ensure that the children are safely returned back to their destinations. And before we return them, we want to do also due process of ensuring that they are medically fit. So we take them for safekeeping in the facility and make sure they're medically checked, and where we need to make additional treatment, we take care of them, so that psychological they're also tested, and we ensure that they're safely and well treated and taken care of, and giving a human face to what happened. So
we are calling on the federal government to take steps to return these children to their homes and then embark on rehabilitating them. And as we have applied to the court, to also enroll them in schools. We are also calling on the governments of Kaduna and Kano states to take urgent steps to have these children particularly taken back to their homes. Yesterday, 19 people were also charged in Borno State, including minors. Again, we are calling on the government to discontinue all cases pending in different states with respect to the August protest. I'm also aware that 16 people are standing trial in Kano. Initially, 632 were arraigned before a mobile court, but today, 16 are still standing trial in court. Once the government has recognized the constitutional rights of Nigerians to protest, the criminalization of protests in Nigeria must stop. Thank you. Fired against protesters by the government. 2 have been struck out this morning. So we're expecting that the government will also withdraw the third one, which concerns about 11 people. That one is still pending in this court. Yeah. I think it's coming up this week, later this week, on Friday.
President Bola Tinubu had on Monday directed the AGF to terminate the charges against the accused persons, most of whom are said to be minors and prohibited by law from facing such trial.